Welcome to Mecha's Weird Universe. This is our late night show that we're doing at noon today because I have a concert. We're going to go see that Japanese screamo band that are amazing and wonderful. They do all the anime themes, like from the Attack on Titan one, and the rumblings and the. Yes, we're going to see that band, and they're very good. So we're doing the late night now. Here's the late night bumper again, in case you missed it, or just like it that much because I like looking at it anyway. Where's my late night bumper? It's the only late night show you've got. You might as well enjoy this one. Subscribe or else. We're changing the world here, people.
From hockey in the desert.
You guys are so amazing.
To UFOs. To grown men crying about Barbie. And to bad pop culture and more. Live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Mecha's Weird Universe.
Welcome to the Weird Late Night. This will go up maybe tonight or tomorrow. There is a NASA scientist absolutely certain there's alien life in our solar system, according to the Daily Mail. Is the Daily Mail only good if you are on the right-leaning political thing? Or, can I talk about Hollywood? Can I talk about aliens? Can I talk about other things? Or is it just politics?
Civil war.
Because he's talking stupid politics ball and not trying to actually fix the problem, Because you know how I see it. And we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about Carlos Santana today. Here on this real quick. And we're going to talk about what some people think are the problems with the universe. Carlos Santana's out there. This is our lead story. We will talk about the aliens as well. But I gotta put it in with celebrities, and this is our late night collective bumper thing. This is where we talk about it super quick in the condensed form. So you come and watch the long version, and make me jiggle and take my off. Set the girls free. You want to set the girls free, don't you? You want to set the girls free, and we all want our freedom, don't we? We all want that. We all want to be free of the burdens of life's mysteries. Am I being trolled? Carlos Santana. Hey, remember when he played Woodstock? I do. I was there. Shut up. How do you guys know? I might be a time traveler who goes out of my body to bother people in their minds, for all you know. Here's where we lost our minds. It's okay. I think it's all good now. I think we figured out why. Oh, and if you like this show, please do the thing where you support it. You throw money at us. It is right here.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
The truth shall set us all free. I said mine. I made my peace with everything. And here you go. Carlos Santana, who played Woodstock. Back when it's like, hey, if you got food, feed somebody. Instead of hitting somebody, lick them. That was more wavy gravy. That wasn't Carlos. Carlos was the mescaline seeing the guitar turn into a snake, right? That was Carlos. All right, got it. Ringo something. Not Ringo Starr. Jingo Pop. Oh, Papa. Yeah, something, right? I remember that. I was there. How do you know? Shut up. This is where my brain goes when I want to talk about aliens, and I got to talk about why Carlos Santana's goddamn transphobic now. He says they should stay in the closet. Why? So that kids cannot see it, and you can go off and have your mescaline-induced psychedelic journeys into wherever, in front of everything and everywhere in front of us. Where's my open your mind thing? That's not the open your mind thing, but I have to scratch my nose, and I don't want to look like he's picking it, but I wanted to scratch it, and I couldn't find it quickly, but I was going for the open your mind, the Mighty Boosh thing here you go.
Open your mind.
That I stole from one of my other happy places that hasn't been ruined. The Mighty Boosh, where they were super inspired by Santana. But then again, aren't they canceled or something for blackface? I don't care. I don't care anymore. Happy places, no bad places. Only happy places. Like hockey and no bad places, only happy places. Can we do only happy places from now on, right? Carlos Santana, here we go. why is Carlos Santana saying stuff? Okay, so he apologized for something for these. Oh, he said something. What did he say? Let's hear what he said. He collapsed on stage during a concert in Michigan. Oh, for dehydration. He collapsed. Apologizes for an insensitive remark, but then he took it back. Then he deleted his apology. Cryptic poem following a rant. I don't know. What are we doing? Is this the product of people hearing more about kids chopping off their dangles and stuff? And you know what I say about that? I think that's part of the problem, is people focusing on the teeny tiny little percentage of kids who are overinsured health-wise, when you have grown adults like me who just got out of the damn ICU last week, who don't have any sort of health insurance to cover that and have to worry now being trapped inside my worst nightmare on that. So no, I don't want to hear about the 5 kids who are overinsured. Maybe they shouldn't have health insurance, huh? Maybe, here's my unpopular opinion today. Here's where I go full harpy on everybody. Maybe one of the problems is that, teachers are overprotected. You can't say that teachers are overpaid when students can't, get out of their class reading at grade level, and we're worried about this and that and the other, about what Carlos Santana said. Now I gotta pull up what Carlos Santana said here. It's on Twitter. Who's Greg Price? I don't know. He's paying for his blue check mark, so I don't know how to feel about that. Unless you're Carlos Santana or somebody, that needs to be verified because you're somewhat famous. I don't know why you would pay for it. I don't know who the hell you are. What do you say?
There is no virtue in reality.
There is no virtue in reality? Is that what he's saying?
When God made you and me, before we came out of the womb, you know who you are and what you are.
That sounds like he's pro-trans people. If you know what you are before you come out of the womb and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. According to all the gay agenda that I was raised on, you kind of knew always if you liked one thing or another, and you kind of knew immediately the second you set your eyes on it what you wanted. Despite anything else that might have been going on, you got snapped, or you get snapped into your this one moment of clarity, regardless of anything else, right? And then you know what you want, or am I making things up?
Later on, when you grow up and you see things, and you start believing that you could be something that it sounds good.
Like what, an astronaut or a unicorn? What are we talking about here? An astronaut or a unicorn? Okay. You're trying to make this profound statement of, hey, don't join on the bandwagon of the gender thing if that's your thing. All right, I can get behind that. Groovy. Hey, if you're just a gender bandwagoner, you're kind of doing harm to the community. No gender bandwagoning. Be true to thy own self and yada yada. What are they? What are they? Oh, I'm not apologizing. I think people owe me an apology for the BS that's going on, because here I am sitting here, literally, random 42, the secret to the life, the universe, and everything on this planet, and nobody seemed to know that. Nobody seemed to realize that, except for maybe a handful of people who also are seers of visions. Are you seers of visions out there? My seers of visions. My souls, my spirits, my lost boys, my Goonies, all of my favorite people. I'm like, all are my children, all are God's children.
But it ain't right.
And Lord Jod herself loves you all. I love you all. You know that. I love you all.
Because a woman is a woman and a man is a man.
And sometimes a woman wants to be a man, and sometimes a man wants to be a woman, and who the hell cares when we have real things going on, like grown adults who don't have the health insurance to make that happen. People who now want to work, want to work you up into your 90s? What the heck is going on with this stupid thing? People who want you to work up into your 90s. I saw that going around. Did I send this tweet over? Well, they want you to do, we need to raise the age no, don't raise the age. Who was that? I'll add it later. So what is politics ball idiots? They're like, we need to raise the age of Social Security because that's not feasible anymore. First off, it's not feasible for somebody my age to pay rent. Because the people who care more about me being a tribal confirmationalist don't donate the money that it takes for me to join their tribe. They really, really don't. So, I'm running for president. You fill in my name if you actually want some change in this country. If not, you're just a mindless, soulless NPC going along with whatever your YouTube influencers tell you because they want to make you angry. They don't love you. They don't love you. I have to have some tough love and discipline on my channel. Sometimes I have to whip out the riding crop. Sometimes my boys need spankings. When they disobey Mama Mecha, sometimes they disobey me. And sometimes fate is a cruel mistress. After all these years. Sometimes fate is a cruel mistress, and sometimes Mama Mecha has been punishing herself for a lot of things for a lot of years. So, if you want Mecha to succeed, you support this channel by opening your wallets today and going and grabbing everybody who needs to hear me. Do you guys need what I'm saying, or do you want to be angry all the time? Do you want love? Do you want the eternal love of God? We do know I am God herself, as we did find out on our vision quest. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're pulling the magic down. We're pulling the magic curtain down. See, all these people, like the Tim Pools and the people who are out there just trying to make you angry, they don't love you. They love your money. They love your money. I love you. You hurt me bad. I love you, but you hurt me real bad. And now we can see what he said. Let's finish what he says. Because there's better, you know what? If people are loving each other, then I can see nothing wrong with that. You love who you're going to love. I don't see any difference between this and loving somebody who's got a different color of skin than you, loving somebody with a different set of bits than you, or the same set of bits. I don't care. I don't care. We're all souls in these empty vessels of bodies and shells. Anyway, let's heal our souls. Do we guys want to heal our souls? And talk about all this. So that's beneath us. That divisive stuff is beneath us here in Mecha's corner of the internet. And like I said, I can lose every single one of you as long as he's out there. And if he's out there and he's calling for me, and it's not too late, I'm answering you back, baby. We're answering. We've got the drums. We got the tambourines. We're speaking in your own language now, phonetically. We're answering you back wholeheartedly. And so, hey, I'm doing the thing where you bow in Japan in front of somebody. That's what I'm doing here. Let's do it. Presenting like a mandrill. And let's talk about aliens. Yes! I'm going to talk about aliens. Please, let's talk about aliens. Look at this. A NASA scientist. Look, has said she's absolutely certain there is life in our solar system and reveals why extraterrestrials are most likely to be hiding on Venus. No! This shit again. No! Thousands of years ago, people. Some of us came from Venus. Yes. Some of us came from Venus. Some of us came from Venus. Some of us came from Mars. Some of us came from Venus. Some of us came from Mars. Some of us came from Venus. Some of us came from Mars. Remember this. We remember this. This is in our DNA. This is in our genetic memory. This is why the stars are important. We remember this. And some of us went to the sea, and some of us went to the desert, and some of us experimented and mingled on the animals, and some of us interbred and intermingled with the animals on the planet. And now we are finding that it is harder and harder to hide this, and that's what I think. Are you talking about Vivica who? Vivica Fox? I don't know. Who am I talking about? We're talking about I am running for president. Write my name in the blank if you can remember it. If not, should I dox myself and just run? This is where we're talking about, because I want to talk about aliens. I want to talk about aliens and things that are important, like how this alien technology can be used as renewable energy sources. Did you see what I saw today, this morning, come into my Twitter feed? Did you see One of the coolest freaking things that I've ever freaking seen. Here, you gotta see this. My Twitter feed is filled with secrets to life, the universe, and everything. It is the key to my brain. If you want to pick it, if you need to know anything about me ever. And, you know, like how I'm telling my kids that's Batman right there. March Assault. That's Batman. That's Christian Bale. I don't know who the hell these bots want me to talk about. I've been talking about all the things that are so cool. So George Napa retweeted this. A quantum yin yang. Look at this. You know George Napa. He's one of our local news guys. And he does what? The Coast to Coast AM things. Look at that. This is the cool stuff I like talking about. So talk about the cool stuff here in Vegas. What else is going on? I'm in Vegas. Do you want me to have more Vegas stuff, or do you just want me to be live from it? You know, we can add more Vegas news if you like. What's some of the fun Vegas news? Oh, Britney Spears is getting a divorce. Tell me if you want me to talk more about that. I've been going for 15 minutes on this clip. Look at this. The stunning experiment which reconstructs the properties of entangled photons from a 2D interference pattern could be used to design faster quantum computers. Okay, so two entangled light particles in real time, making them appear as a stunning quantum yin-yang symbol. The new method, called biphoton digital holography, uses an ultra-high precision camera and could be used to massively speed up future quantum measurements. Why? Because you want to measure things, little teeny tiny little things, quickly, and speed up things. See, now isn't this how they're doing the renewable energy sources? The positive and the negative flow of the energy constantly to just kind of keep it pulsating and vibrating in certain ways. Isn't that one of the things that you can see if you're on vision quests out there in life, the universe, and everything? That might be one of it. That might be one of the keys. So what is the scientist saying? A planet that scuffers scorching 475 degrees Celsius temperatures or 900 Fahrenheit. Temperatures beneath a thick acidic atmosphere may be the last place you'd expect alien life in our solar system. But one NASA scientist claims that extraterrestrials are most likely hiding on Venus amid conditions that are unbearable for humans. Wouldn't it make more sense if they just have a base on the other side of the moon where you can't see them, because tidal lock thing, shift, whatever, where you just can't see that dark side? I mean, that would make most sense because it's like literally right there for them. It's just a hop, skip, and Star Trek people. I've watched a lot of Star Trek. Pulsating and vibrating all at once. We see possible signs of life in the atmosphere of Venus, she says. Okay, carbon dioxide filled atmosphere. Still now. I never expected Venus. Venus is now one where we see something in the atmosphere that looks very much like it could be produced by bacteria. It's also often described as Earth's twin due to its similar size and structure. But their conditions couldn't be further apart, as astronomers believe it would be impossible for humans to exist on Venus. Positioned 67 million miles from the sun, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Well, here, we'll just play, theoretical. You could have some sort of a life form that could evolve some sort of an exoskeletal something that could live underground inside of some sort of cavernous structure in a planet where the surface is no longer habitable, but the underground is hollow, the inside possibly, all kinds of things. All the things. So, speaking to the Mail Online, for life-related chemical reactions to take place, liquid water is necessary. Hence, to find extraterrestrial life, we will need to find liquid water, which is why you gotta look in the moons, people. Look in the moons. The moons of what? Jupiter? Moons of Jupiter, people. Oh, boo! This is so they're saying that the Roswell stuff might be leaked next. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Tell me in the comment section of this video that I'm clipping for later. And come join the live streams. Put on your notifications. We come in like pirate radio. We come in whenever we can, whenever we feel we need to. Whenever there's an opportunity that arises, I'm gonna take it now. And you want me, you come and get me. You come find me. And in a nice way, though. In a nice way. Like, if you want me to be on your podcast, or, if you want to declare your eternal, undying, pledge of love and devotion to me. I accept those, too. I accept those. So, I am going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere.